Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Super Beard Brothers Spectacular Extravaganza Thingy. I'm Jirard, this is Alex. You guys still can't see him. But this is a very special episode, or series of episodes, because we have Davis from the Warp Zone.
Heyo!
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, and it was awesome that you don't see us, because then the surprise would have been ruined. Oh, you see me before you introduce me. Now, literally out of left field, I come.
Exactly, it's great.
We mostly don't have video to cultivate suspense.
We're not face camming this, so
yeah. So,
you don't want to see my scared reactions to Super Mario Land 2.
All the sharks and the
oh god, I'm so scared. He's got one eye.
Oh god.
All 8 coins on the trees.
So, Davis, this is one of your favorite games, right?
This is one of the games of my childhood.
Great. We asked Davis, if he wanted to come on the show, and he suggested this game, and I love this game, Alex loved this game, and obviously Davis does.
Yeah.
So, Davis, you're going to go ahead and play it today, and we're going to go ahead and factoid it up in this snitch.
Woo! Can I press start?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Wait.
One more time.
So right off the bat, you can tell that this game takes a lot of its cues. It came out in 1992, and it takes a lot more of its cues from Super Mario World, which was already out for the Super Nintendo when this game came out. As far as what Mario looks like and a lot of the visual language of the game.
Even the power-ups kind of reminisce a little bit about, it's a mix between Mario World and Mario 3. You get the bunny ears, which is one of the cooler...
Basically just the Tanuki tail, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a more controlled version of the Tanuki tail. You don't necessarily hit anyone, but you can control your mobility a lot better than the Tanuki tail.
But still, this game is pretty darn weird. We were talking about that just before we started recording. Just something about it. It doesn't seem much like any of the other Mario games that have ever existed.
Yeah, I mean, even you've got the space world, that we're gonna probably come up to in one of these episodes, where it's like Mario in space suddenly. Mm-hmm. I mean, at the time, it's kind of weird, but
yeah, and
look at the star music is not.
It's like this weird, awkward mariachi. I don't even know what it is.
It's pretty complex. I think a lot of the reason that this game is so weird is because Miyamoto had nothing to do with it.
Miyamoto had absolutely nothing to do with this game.
Other than, probably that he hung around and popped his head in every once in a while. This game was totally directed by Gunpei Yokoi, who was, a big producer for the Game Boy. He's dead now.
Oh, wait. Yes, I love this music.
I am really bad at this. Should I let it go for a sec? I
never, got a handle on this.
No, but I love that there are little games at the end. That's, yeah.
You're not good at this? That's a 3.
Yeah, but that was luck. That was luck. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of 3 stars. I don't want to take credit for it then.
So,
later.
on top of this game being really referential to a lot of other games, there's a lot of stuff in it that is...
Yeah, look at this overworld. This is just like Mario World.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in it that's super referential. But there's a lot of firsts in the game as well. This is the first time you ever see Wario. He's a bad guy in this game, and he's supposed to be the dark opposite of Mario.
Yeah.
And it's funny, his name's Wario because you flip the M upside down, you get W, Wario. But,
what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Magic. No.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
But.
Well, then how'd you get Waluigi from Luigi, huh?
That is...
You didn't flip... You get 7 Luigi if you did that.
But, check this out. Here's the reason. In Japan, W-A-R-U-I, Warui, that means bad in Japanese. So mind blown.
But what is does Mario mean good?
Incredibly blown.
Yeah. No, Mario doesn't mean good, but Warui means bad, and then Waluigi, it's like Waluigi.
Oh.
And so it's like bad Luigi. It's not even just some terrible...
Oh god, I already died.
Not like this translation.
Some terrible Luigi. Me Too thing, yeah.
So I guess we're going to be doing the Mario Zone first. Another good thing about this game is...
I love it that it's a giant Mario. Yeah. Why would that be here?
We are in his foot.
This game is a lot more, whimsical. I feel like it has a lot of, almost Lilliputian... influences, like Gulliver's Travels or something like that. Just like weird,
bit.
like big.
No, because you're in that house world and you're tiny.
Yeah.
You got all this.
And
stuff.
there's like a witch and all this weird crap that's not normally in Mario. But also like other stuff is weird. Like okay, for example, the lives in this game are hearts, and
that makes sense.
and the fire flower gives you like a feather, which I think is because the Game Boy. We're playing on a Super Game Boy right now, which has a little bit of color, but I feel like it's because the Game Boy doesn't have color. So the palette swap that normally indicates...
They wanted to kind of try and diversify it because you couldn't really tell that it was a power-up at the time.
or a life, even. Like, the life is just a green...
mushroom, but how can you show that if there's no color?
Exactly.
That's a good theory. I just thought that he just... I don't know.
Yeah.
Did drugs.
Oh, the saws.
Gosh darn it.
You just gotta give it up for the music. I wonder why they don't use this music very often in other Mario franchises.
It barely... This game does get a little bit of love every once in a while, but not much. Like, you'll see it, like... I think they mentioned...
Oh, wait, here it is. The introduction of the rabbit suit.
There it is. It doesn't really... It looks more like he has bat wings.
There we go.
Give me what I need. Boom.
And there's bells in this, which is weird.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know. All the end. They have all the different mini games at the end, like the grabby, the claw.
Yeah.
Or they have the one where you like hit a wire and it goes up, or like a fuse. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you always win. That's the weird part. Is that you know? Oh, did you know that was there?
I know. Sorry. I'm not allowed to swear.
Yeah, you can swear.
When I replayed this on the 3DS recently, I was surprised by how like many of the little random things. Oh, should we get this just for the sake of?
Yeah, why not?
For the sake of
kicking booty.
I always thought it looked like Quail Man's like
belt
on his head.
Yeah, I totally get that. Quail Man.
Isn't that what he was?
Yeah. It was it was like it was a belt, but it ended up looking like a weird. Oh, there's something wrong for sure.
Gosh darn it.
There you go. You're good. You're good.
I'm alright. Oh, God.
Like on our notes, this is the exact same like picture we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
So as a child, I was not allowed to like own a console. My parents wouldn't buy me one.
Yeah.
Until I begged them for the N64. Like I did this whole thing for Christmas.
Yeah.
Wrote a letter and stuff. So the Game Boy was just like I had my couple Game Boy games and I just played those. That's why I always make Hudson Hawk jokes on your stream.
Yeah.
Because like that was one of like the 8 games that I had that I played.
You had the Hudson Hawk Game Boy game?
It was terrible.
Why?
I don't know how I got it. I've never even seen the movie.
I can't imagine that somebody was like, "What do we need to really
bring to the market?
Like drive home the marketing rights for Hudson Hawk?"
It was the '90s, man.
Yeah, I suppose. I was always so jealous of because I just pretty much I got my Game Boy just to play Pokemon on it.
Yeah.
And then
I had not a bad thing.
And no, but like Mario Land came with it or something. Or I got it for some reason.
Some of them were bundled with it.
Yeah, and I...
No. Oh, I got it. I got it.
Oh!
And so for
Thread the needle.
So for whatever reason, like, pretty much other than
this
Pokemon,
I can't do this game.
those are the only games I ever had.
No!
You got it.
Did it all!
No, you're good.
Got them all. I know. I'm just celebrating.
It's a great accomplishment. But yeah, I always used to be jealous of people who had this game because it looks so much more like Mario than my, like... The land is pretty crappy compared to this game.
Super Island 1?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
I still love that too because that's another like you don't have a fire thing. You shoot like was it dodgeballs
They're
or
like super balls?
It's
meow meow and the Sphinx.
I would have played that game except for that this one is better.
Incredibly better.
All right, this has a bunch of like hidden ones.
Now we are in the stomach of Mario.
This is
right
stomach
now.
level.
And by the way, every level in this like this world is like completely unique too.
Because it's themed like kind of like his body almost.
Yeah.
I don't know what those guys are supposed to be, but
they're look, they're bullet bills that move.
But this is like
pig bills.
This is like guts. This is like guts and bubbles. That's what this level is supposed to be.
When you say guts and bubbles, I mean just like guts. Like, do you have guts? The
the crag?
Yeah, the aggro crag.
I guess they're just called cannon pigs. So great job,
cannon pigs. That's
great job.
Now,
they don't mess around. They're like, look, they're pigs.
This is what they are.
What do you want?
Well, that's okay because like in this level, isn't the boss the pigs? Isn't this the pigs?
Oh, you got it. Oh yeah.
Come on now.
Isn't this in the boss of Mario Zone the pigs?
Yes.
3 pigs. So
okay.
So they're at least.
Are they literally the 3 little pigs?
I don't know what they're trying to say. Yeah, they're like houses.
Is it right here?
What?
I don't know what they're trying to say about Mario by saying that he's full of evil pigs.
Oh,
I'm sure you got one of those.
But yeah, this is like
what gave it away, Jirard?
I don't know,
was
man.
it a warp pipe? Is that what gave it away?
Hey, aren't you in the warp zone?
The warp zone.
feel like this is like we just actualized. I feel like we just like fulfilled a prophecy or something.
One of the when they announced, was it Super Mario Land 3DS?
Yeah.
I love that game. It's like my favorite 3DS game. But I was a little disappointed because I hoped it would be based off of this or the first one. I thought it would be like just sphinxes and out there stuff. Yeah. It was still great. And I loved it.
Well, I mean, just now when you were playing the first world of this level, we had the gears that spin on the sticks, which is like one of the classic platforms in 3D Land.
Yeah.
So it definitely takes some cues, or at least because it's supposed to be part of the same series.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was more busy like, look, Super Mario Land 3 or World 3.
Yeah, it's like Galaxy, kind of, because it's like more like the levels.
It's like Galaxy's engine, but
the levels don't really
environment.
The levels don't really have like a land, like a ground a lot of the time. It's mostly just like floating stuff.
I say that game is the best translation of the classic 2D Mario to 3D, because there's like a lot of like thin but still 3D halls and stuff.
Yeah. I think I like it better than Galaxy 1. I'm not going to say I like it better than Galaxy 2 because that game might be the greatest Mario game ever made.
I agree with you. But it's very good.
Yeah. But,
no! Teddy Bear!
But
as far as Ted, now on DVD and Blu-ray.
This episode is sponsored by Ted.
Well, I keep getting pre-rolls, so there's a very
chances are we're going to get pre-rolled on Ted.
Yeah.
I almost...
Actually, I want to see, guys... Comment if you get the Ted pre-roll. That'd be great.
And if you don't, just lie.
This is going to be so far from now. Not to spoil the magic of not to spoil the magic.
You don't do this the day of?
The morning of?
This isn't live?
Yeah. This is a live.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
We do it again every time somebody watches it.
You know what? I'm going to roll the dice.
I like they kind of brought this back for Super Mario.
No!
Oh, Shroom.
Mario Wii U. They brought back this similar kind of minigame for one of the, like, world map puzzles.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of true.
With the rainbows.
Now
we're in his mouth. Yeah, we're in his tongue.
This is his tongue, which is kind of gross because it's like it's supposed to be like a area with like a lot of friction.
Yeah.
And so it's like spikes and.
I like the fact that it's like
chains.
The shroom is already.
Look at this guy. This is where you start getting some crazy.
Like, what soldier?
Is him? He's just like a very like.
Oh God!
He's a man with an agenda.
That looks like a Jack in the Box. Did Mario ingest toys?
There's kind of like a toy feel to this whole level, really.
Well, yeah, the whole idea is that we might be inside.
What is this?
Oh,
what
I forgot about this part.
You're on like what looks like an ocean mine.
Yeah.
But
it's totally not a problem.
Oh, jump!
Oh, kind of is a problem. I just played this too. I can't believe that I don't remember that.
Really?
I feel like
I played through this probably last month. Because I was like, oh, I bought this.
I feel like that one's supposed to fall. No, okay, it's just
no. These blow up. The other ones just stand there.
Sure.
Oh no!
You're good.
Got it back. Made it.
So it's good because the reason I like the level design in this game is because they take a concept, like okay, you're in a giant Clockwork Mario.
Yeah.
And then they just explore every possible aspect of it. Like in his mouth, why would there be anything in his mouth? It's not functionally.
Look, here are his teeth. Clearly,
yeah,
they're really sharp, but just randomly there.
But they theme it like as an aspect of that larger theme.
Yeah.
Like you'll see it more in like the tree and in other places, like the place where you go through the whole house. It's just like there's kind of like a through line to the levels, where as in Super Mario World, it's just like these are all named after drinks. This is a donut. These are all donuts.
Fuzzy Soda Forest Land.
Yeah, and they don't even really have anything to do with that. They just kind of take place in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
Just a little background on the plot of this game.
Yeah, because I realized that in most Mario games, or really early Mario games, there is a somewhat tiny explanation of the plot. In this one just kind of throws you in just like the originals.
Whatever. So you know Tatanga, right? The space guy from the main bad guy from Mario Land, the first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That takes place in a land that is not the Mushroom Kingdom, but he kidnaps.
What?
He kidnaps the princess.
For the first time in years.
Yeah, he kidnaps the princess. It's called like Sansara or something like that. Samasara.
Samsung Land.
I could tell you for real if you just give me a second.
Fine.
But
I don't know. I think Davis hit the nail on the head calling it Samsung Land.
Sarasa Land.
That might be the name of this episode.
Samsara.
Samsung Land.
Samsung Land. That's Korea, isn't it?
Whoa! I like it. I approve.
But so Mario goes to Samsara Land.
You're saying Samsung Land from now on.
Now it's in your head.
Yeah.
Samsara is a movie, and it's like this beautiful like wordless documentary about the human like
condition,
culture. Yeah, but that is not where he went.
Wait, are you sure there's another movie that's like that?
It's
exactly that.
Baraka, right?
Baraka.
Yeah, Samsara's a sequel to Baraka. So that's the kind of stuff that we're going to talk about in Super Beard Brothers. It's super esoteric.
Phones and characters from Mortal Kombat.
Baraka.
Oh no!
But yeah, so that's a thing. And so Mario went to that other land to rescue the princess, and while he was gone, this game takes place in the Mushroom Kingdom. And
which part of it? Like a random island?
It's Mario Land.
Mario
Land is like a region of the Mushroom Kingdom. And
which makes sense because there's a giant statue of him.
Yeah,
with like moving parts, by the way. Like
yeah.
Most statues are not that intricate.
And the last level of this is actually Mario's castle. He doesn't live in a castle anymore in the story of the game. Yeah. But at this point, it's Mario's home.
Like essentially,
why is it so dark?
Because essentially Wario took over his castle.
Yeah, because Wario comes in, paints it black, flips the M upside down.
What? How is he able to do all that? Like, where is Mario?
He was in Samsara Land or whatever.
So while he was in Mario Land 1,
Sarasa Land, and then Tatanga, the bad guy from Mario Land 1, is the bad guy from the Space Land. He's like Wario's henchman.
Oh my god!
Wow,
dude, I never knew this. You just blew my mind.
welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Okay, you're God.
It was like dragging me by my ear.
No,
it's okay. It doesn't matter.
So that's the plot, and so this whole like land is like Mario's like home turf, which we never really get to see other than here because he kind of has like a house after this. He doesn't.
Where's his panic room?
We might be in it right now.
Mario has his own panic room.
He just knows so well where to go in his own panic room.
It would be cool if this like. They remade this concept, but it's like a sneaking game. Like you know everywhere,
like espionage.
You're like breaking Goomba's necks. You're in my house now.
Super Geario Brothers.
I'm gonna hit this. I know. Just go faster.
Man, I can't stop thinking about how that game is actually Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, the Phantom Pain? Yeah, it looks good.
Oh my god.
It looks good.
I'm obsessed with that idea. I love the idea that people are just still like putting secrets.
Schroeder has some crazy theories.
Yeah, I've been reading all these articles.
He is a firm believer that it's Liquid Snake, and it's like because there's like a British flag on the wall, and he was serving the SAS for a while, and I'm not even
that'd be so tight. I don't want to speculate on too much. Just because I don't want to get disappointed, but
I still need to catch up on the Metal Gears, man.
What?
I know.
You're insane.
I know. I've only played the first one.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, that was a fun thing to watch.
Oh yeah, seeing me frustrated on a live stream was like sucking balls at.
Hey, you did it.
Which one?
Metal Gear.
I played Metal Gear for the first time.
He played the PS1 version,
and I sucked so hard.
It is a old school type of game that is not forgiving at all.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Come on, yeah.
Fun fact for you Super Beard Brother fans out there: we demoed out the first season or the first series of Beard Brothers, and that first series we did was Metal Gear Solid, Twin Snakes. For the GameCube,
which we will definitely do in the future.
We definitely will. It was very hard. Like we wanted like a very fun.
It's just not conducive. It's not conducive to Let's Playing because there's a lot of cutscenes.
Oh yeah, no.
A lot of watching
and like sitting and waiting for like.
Yeah,
guys
we could talk for hours, but visually it's not as appealing as.
We don't make enough progress per episode.
Game, which, by the way, we're in Legoland. Like literally, in like this is as a kid was awesome.
So do you want me to blow your mind again?
Yes, I'm excited for the mind blow.
I didn't even pick it up from before, but that's fine. Just I'm ready for it.
So check this out. So this is all Legos, right?
Yeah.
Or something similar to Legos, because
Legos.
It's definitely not actually Legos because that would be illegal. But they are. If you at certain points you'll see on the Lego bricks that they say N and B on them, right?
N and B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that is the name.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
See, you can see it right there.
Yeah.
This is the name of a series of building blocks that Nintendo actually made in the 60s. Because Nintendo's been around.
Company?
Yeah, Nintendo's been around for like 100 years. Like since like 1880.
Miyamoto is actually a Highlander.
Yeah, he's actually
he's
one
cyborg?
of the, yeah, he's an elf.
Yeah. That would explain everything.
But so yeah, this is literally a reference to Nintendo's because they started off as like a Hanafuda card company.
Yeah.
One time they had a whorehouse pretty much.
Wait,
yeah.
What?
It's a hotel. Did you know Gaming just did a thing on it? But it's like a popular fact that Nintendo used to run a love hotel, which is basically a hotel that you can check into like by the hour
And have
And
sex
get your
with
F on.
whoever. Yeah.
Aren't those like relatively popular in Japan, or is that just?
I mean, I don't know. I've never
thoughts.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
But they used to have one.
Do you have any viewers from Japan out there? Comment below.
Comments and tell me about the Nintendo.
Tell me about the Nintendo hotel.
Also, on a side note, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah. If anyone out there ever sees this video who's actually been to and used the Nintendo Love Hotel, I will.
And screenshot or didn't happen.
and can somehow prove it. I will give you a prize.
Oh, boss! This is the first boss we've dealing with the 3 little pigs.
All right, these guys are little jerks. It's like,
If you just shoot them with
oh
fire.
wait, you can just. Oh, that's
shoot.
cheating though.
It's funny because they are such a direct reference to something that's really not super Japanese.
Yeah.
But you know what I would guess is because I believe that the 3 Little Pigs are pretty popular. The Disney 3 Little Pigs were pretty popular in Japan.
Okay, Disney?
There's an old timey Disney cartoon that's the 3 Little Pigs, and I feel like it was pretty popular in Japan.
As a kid.
This sort of fits a greater theme of Mario, which is like the 3 Little Pigs. Isn't that a story about triumphing over the evil?
Yeah.
And you just like kill him. You're like, oh, cool. Well, you're not Mario proof, so you're dead.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you could say that the Koopas and the Goombas are like these sort of poor. They're turtles. They're like the downtrodden, and he's like this evil killer. I'm just saying, there's another way to look at Mario as not the hero, but of the villain.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna take a break here because we just demolished Mario's zone. So when we get back, we're gonna move on to another zone. Davis is still gonna be here.
Yay!
We're still playing this game. So check back next week, guys, for another episode.
And check out the warp zone.
Yeah, dude, always.
It's the worst warp zone noise.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop.